Not all of us can be entrepreneurs. There's a big difference in the mentality. Self-employed is very challenging. We are in the age of the fourth industrial revolution. Many professions are going to disappear, and it's not a forecast, it's a reality. Now we are focusing, of course, on the high school students and university students who can just go to our platform and go through the diagnostic. We need to think about the skill set which kids need to have in the future.
Welcome to Let's Go Deep with Molly Abduali. Today I'm interviewing again this wonderful lady, Rustina Ossodoyeva. In the first video we made amazing conversation. We had amazing conversation about Rustina's story, how she has been working for one of the largest international companies in the world for 15 years, almost died, but then survived, and all the ups and downs. And now she is here working on her startup, PRORSUM. Hey, tell us, what is it?
Thank you, Molly, for inviting me.
What a story.
Yes, yes. And when you retell my story, it feels a little bit like a blockbuster.
It is. You should really go back and watch that story.
So, yes, after my career transition from the big four firm company, I launched my own startup, PRORSUM. From the Latin, PRORSUM means forward, go ahead, and it also our motto for our platform as we are bringing the kids to the future. So PRORSUM is B2B, B2C platform. So it's a combination of AI and gamification.
One second. B2B is business to business. B2C is business to customers.
Yes, so this is a platform combines gamification and AI, which helps high school students in this game format to go through the job simulations, to receive the personalized career guidance, and also to be engaged in the skill development, which are needed for the career of the future. Also, this platform gives not only your profession, but it also helps you to literally achieve your career through the roadmap.
Wow.
And skill development plan and sprint calendar. So it's actually answer the questions like what is your profession, how to achieve it, and of course when.
Okay, so who is your ideal customer?
So high school students and the university students are our ideal customers.
But I think these type of things are necessary for everyone, especially for people in the middle age crisis.
Yeah, of course. It also depends whether you are ready to study a new subject or not. Of course. But for the we want to cover that lifespan as well, young professionals and mature professionals on our platform. But on the later stage, now we are focusing, of course, on the high school students and university students who can just go to our platform and go through the diagnostic.
How did you start? What was your pain point? Why did you decide to do this or not fintech or something else? Health tech or yes? Yeah,
I think the story is lies in my personal story. Because I initially, I think, choose a wrong career. Because
as an auditor,
yeah, I can say that I understand why I needed that choice. But at the same time, almost 15 years of my life were wasted in the wrong area. And that's why I also noticed the tendency, as I mentioned, that the career guidance is old.
Why did you choose to become an auditor? Just a remark, yes? Doesn't mean that auditors, lawyers, accountants are bad people and they are losers. Because I have a very good friend of mine, she's an accountant and she loves her work. She's like, oh my God, Molly, this VAT. I'm like, what? Yeah, she's so excited talking about VAT. But she loves it. You didn't. But yes. Why did you decide to become an auditor?
This is again, we're coming back to the root because we
Let's go deep.
Let's go deep. So basically, first of all, you you need to choose your profession based on your interests, on your skills, on your passion. And in my case, I remember it was more about, it sounds very prestigious to be an auditor, especially in Kazakhstan at the time when the industry were growing. And it was a highly paid job at that moment. And I didn't have any interest to accounting, but because, my parents said to me, like, it's better if you go to finance.
And your grandmother was an accountant.
And my grandmom also was an accountant, like altogether, I decided to be an accountant. However, it didn't again reflect all my interests and hobbies because I was quite creative kid.
Yes.
So let's go deep.
Of course. What's the point?
You took everything, the honors.
Because I know you too well. So you became an auditor. You hated your job.
For the last 15 years, yes.
Yes, and then you decided to help other people to find the right career from the very beginning.
Yeah, I would say like all the dots eventually, will connect, as Steve Jobs were saying. First of all, yes, I understood that how unhappy people who made the wrong decision when they were a child. And so many of my friends, they were having this middle crisis.
Middle-age crisis.
Middle-age crisis, yes. And the second, I realized that as a adaptive quotidian coach, I can see the tendency. We are in the age of the fourth industrial revolution. And unfortunately, many professions are going to disappear. And it's not a forecast, it's a reality. And
what are they? What are the professions?
The profession which are having like most of manual and repetitive work as accountant, for example. And you can see that even now, like starting from the last year, the big companies as like Citibank, JP Morgan, Deloitte, Amazon, they have already fired like thousands of people. And this topic is discussed on a high level by the World Economic Forum, by the European Commission, by the different economic organizations, like for the Cooperation and Development Organization, for example. And they stated that unfortunately, yes, the current career guidance is not working effectively. And there are, so many professions appearing, like, like nanotechnologist, IA machinery, for example, bioengineering, molecular genetics, for example, mechatronics. And
so these are new professions.
I mean, this is a new areas, like, like direction. And unfortunately, we are still facing that the career orientation considered by the, people as something like additional. And sometimes, especially in Kazakhstan, I'm like literally freaked out when the professional orientation is done by the numerologist.
Wow.
Or astrologist, or even the psychologist. Yes, and it means that this is a very poor level, unfortunately. However, as our ICO, our Chief Operation Officer, she's always saying that the diploma is nothing. We need to think about the skill set which kids need to have in the future.
So how soon in the future? So my kids are 11 and 9. So do you think there will be no auditors and lawyers, and but they want to become YouTubers?
So, well, YouTubers are also a little bit at risk because now you have this AI avatars who can replace people. So
no one can replace Molly.
Yes, except Molly. So basically, I would say like you can contact us even like now as soon as possible, because it's better to have the direction which the kid can choose and then develop the skill set, and maybe to try like different areas. If you ask about our platform, it's ready, so we can already provide test diagnostic, and it takes less than 20 minutes for students to go through our diagnostic.
Is it in English?
It's in English. It's first in English, and also we are aiming, to attract Russian-speaking kids and Kazakh-speaking, and
so for now,
but for now it's in English, yes.
Amazing. Could you please tell more about AI and biotech careers? So what should we study? What should kids kids study? I mean, not only kids, I mean, what us normal people, if we don't want to be replaced by AI?
I would say like we can start from the point that we need to integrate AI in our lives, and we need to learn how to live with technologies. Especially now, if you think about even the GPT chat last year, we didn't think how it will rapidly, integrate in our daily lives. I wouldn't state the question like this. I would say that we need to accept a new reality that we need to know how to use and to be prepared that some of our profession will disappear. And regarding your question, this is a teaser. If you want to know about the exact profession, just come to our platform. PRORSUM.online.
Yes, no, I think it's very important not only for the kids but for adults as well. Yes, so anyone can go. Anyone should go, I would say, and do the test.
Yes, I would say that people who want to have a career transition are welcome to our platform. Of course, now we have focused more on the younger generation, high school students, university students who want to transform, because you know that 1 of 3 students, they drop their course because they realize they choose a wrong career. And that's sad, basically, like to invest money, to invest time, energy, and disappoint the parents, and then to realize that you are chosen the wrong profession.
Yes. No, like even I decided to become to study finance just because it was like cool.
Yeah, I remember this
Warren
trend.
Buffett. yes, all these things. In fact, I think I should have been, I don't know, TV producer, actress, artist, writer. Tell me please more about difference of corporate life and business life.
I would say that there's a big difference in the mentality. As an ex-corporate employee, I can say that even the transition to the self-employed is very challenging, and you need to prepare for this. I would also mention that based on my experience, not all of us are, actually not all of us can be entrepreneurs. Some people are quite very, in general and genuinely good to be a corporate employees, and they have to stay in the corporation, for example. But if you want to be entrepreneur, you need to be prepared for the failure. And I think this is a big difference that...
You know what? I question that a lot, because I last time worked for somebody else was in 2014, and like 10 years ago, and I know that I'm absolutely unemployable. It's very hard for me to work with hierarchy, 9 to 6 and all these things. But at the same time, I realized that some of my some people of my age who work for the companies are much more successful, they make more money, and then I realized that maybe I should have chosen that path, but then I realized that it's not who I am.
That's true. It's all about the happiness level. Because you can earn all the money in the world, but you will be unhappy because you do not accomplish your personal mission. And this is the starting point, I guess. And if we will come back to the difference between the employer and a corporate employer and employee and self-employed, I would say that basically, as a self-employed, you work more.
Exactly.
Yes,
on Saturdays and Sundays.
Yes, you don't have you can't say like, okay, now it's my holiday or weekday and I just want to stop, because you work 24/7. And I would say that the discipline is a key for the self-employed person.
What are the challenges you are facing as a founder?
First of all, as a founder, I would say that there are few areas of challenges, right? As operational challenges and as a personal challenges. Which one you want to talk?
Both. All of them. Give me all the challenges.
Okay. So basically, let's start with the personal then. Of course, it was very challenging period for me to to transfer my mindset from corporate employee to self-employed.
What is the mindset of corporate employer?
Employee, because you feel that you are safe. You have this. You're living in the bubble. You're having a monthly salary, and you don't feel insurance. Yes, bonuses, and you actually feel like you're domestic cat. And you don't need to fight for the food. But when you are...
Oh, you have to work.
I mean, you have to work, but that, okay, food will come to you, in any case.
Yeah.
But when you are self-employed, of course, you feel like you're a wild animal. You need to run, you need to literally hunt for your food.
That's a very interesting, analogy.
Yes, and of course, you always... you feel this competition from the world. I feel that if I'm not making it, someone else will make this platform.
Yes, and one of the greatest founders of a couple of unicorns once said that in order to succeed in the startup world, you have to be a couple of steps ahead of other founders.
That's true.
Yeah, to succeed. So you have to be like a very fast wild animal.
That's true. So basically, we had this topic during our recent conversation with mentor, and he said that your advantage of your platform, it's bear in mind that it's temporary because you're going to lose it. In few, years or even weeks, if other people will copy it.
Yeah.
That's why you always should be on track, and you should find another advantage.
Yes, so. Exactly. Even with face fitness or home Pilates, oh my God, there are tens and tens of these apps these days.
Yes, because we have pioneers in the industry, but there are so many competitors. But I like to say not competitors but colleagues, right? Because we are accomplishing one mission. But this is from my spiritual side, I would say. But of course, from the business side, yes, I still call them competitors.
Of course, yes. So challenges are personal
is to prepare your mindset for the self-employed. Second, it's if you're thinking about the business, it's financing, of course. As a startup, we are raising now investments, and also the team. It was in the beginning a little bit challenged because we were finding our, gems with the time. And now I'm happy with our team. We have the cool people.
Yes, because most of the startups do not succeed because the founders split up.
That's true. In our case, we are friends and colleagues and business partners, and of course we are balancing.
What else?
I guess at that moment we have these main challenges. Do
you have any challenges because you are a female founder? Because my favorite statistic, it's too bad, but only 2% of all the venture capital money go to female founders in the UK. In the US, it's 3%, which is very bad. And one of the reasons is that only 15% of decision makers are women in the investment world, which is also not enough. But at the same time, when I talk to female founders, some of them say that they don't want to get financing because they are scared, because they don't want to be controlled by some men or by some companies, and they don't want to give up their companies, their shares. Do you face any issues like that?
I would say that despite I'm female founder, I have also male co-founders. So, and
how many are you?
Four of us, 2 females and 2 males. So basically, and at that moment, yes, of course, I noted that there are so many men in the startup industry. However, I feel that we have a very strong team of professionals who can, like easily, run a startup.
So did you get? But you've just started fundraising.
We just started fundraising, yes, but it's I guess it's more about also experience.
Yes, I agree with that. Yes, I agree that. I mean, especially with your 15 years of experience in corporate world, when you've seen so many different people, talked to so many people, traveled everywhere.
Yes, hundreds of companies which I have audited. I know like everything about companies inside and outside. And also we have a very strong STO.
CTO?
CTO, yes, a CTO. So he is CEO and founder of a major IT company in Kazakhstan. And also we have a chief operational officer. She has like around 10 years of experience in corporate world and 7 years as a STEM mentor. And also we have our a business developer officer, and he is very cool because he has already launched a successful business in Kazakhstan. And we are really experienced team.
So where is your company based? Are you based in Kazakhstan? Because it sounds like all of your team in or from Kazakhstan.
No, basically, so we are deciding on the jurisdiction right now because it's a little bit interesting question for us as my co-founder in Germany. I'm in London, and 2 of our co-founders in Kazakhstan. So, but we think to register our company in Delaware. Yes, so it will be easier for our investors to invest in us.
Okay, tell me if we have founders or people who want to start their own business right now, give us step-by-step formula what to do.
First of all, you need to come up, of course, with the idea. And second, you need to find a good team, because team is crucial. Team is everything, and investor, they pay attention to the team,
of course,
as a business angel. Yes, and of course you need to work hard as you can to build the product and always to be on track and receiving the feedbacks from your customers. If we was answering to your question step by step. But if you want to hear in general piece of advice, I would say just listen to your gut feeling.
Yeah, I think gut feeling is very important when you are in business.
That's true.
What would you say? Is it gut feeling or experience?
I would say that the Albert Einstein, he was saying that the gut feeling is voice of the gut. Basically, I guess that experience is really good, but something is leading you, and this is a gut feeling, because you can have experience, but you won't be able to use it, right?
Okay. Any advices from Rustina Ossodoyeva for our viewers or listeners?
I would say that it's never late to start. Yeah, it's just to believe in yourself, and it's never late to start your own company. In fact, it's very inspiring to start your company after 40, because the statistics shows that the companies which are founded by the mature people, they're more successful than the companies, except Facebook, of course, are founded by the young people.
Yes, but the new generation is coming.
Of course. So
it's never too late, but at the same time, don't wait, just do it. Thank you, Rustina, for being with us today and sharing your experience. If you have any questions for Rustina or for myself, please leave a comment and we'll be happily answering to all of them. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel.
Thank you so much.
Let's go deep. Hi guys!
Oh, so hi.